Excuse me, Percival. Don't you know it's time for us to make our video? But you're taking a nap in my spot. I think I'm gonna have to scoop him up and move him. Hey, Purse. Well, hello, Red Class. Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your nose? Touch your nose, touch your nose. Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your nose? Touch your nose. Purse, you want to help us with the next part? Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your toes? Touch your toes, touch your toes. Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your toes? Touch your toes. Nose, toes. Now I know you all know the song about the itsy bitsy spider that goes like this. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. But I know some different versions of this song where you're going to use some different voices and different sizes of hand motions. So the first one, use your gruff and growly voice and make some really big motions. Ready? The great big hairy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the great big hairy spider went up the spout again. And you know who's friends with that spider? Use your squeaky tiny voice and teeny tiny hand motions. Ready? The teeny tiny spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the teeny tiny spider went up the spout again. Now, there's a spider. He's regular sized, but doesn't move very fast. Are you ready? It's the really slow spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the really slow spider went up the spout again. Whew, that spider is so slow. But you know what? There is a fast one. The quick and speedy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the quick and speedy spider went up the spout again. Whew. There's so many spiders in this world. Now I want to show you how to make this spider machine so that when you sing the itsy bitsy spider, you can make it go up and you can make it go down. So, in your supplies, you have something that looks like this, and it says IB Spider for Itsy Bitsy Spider. Okay, inside this envelope is some string or some yarn, a straw, and a square of purple tissue paper. So first, get this piece of paper with the holes in it and draw a design on here. It could be spiders, it could be raindrops, clouds, sunshine, anything you like. So decorate it so that it looks really great to you. Next, get out your yarn, tissue paper, and straw. This doesn't really look like a spider yet, so you can just kind of, what I do, I just kind of crumple it up. And it gives us the idea of a spider. If you have a spider toy or a spider ring left over from Halloween, you could use that too. But I just use this little piece of tissue paper, and your grown-up can help you tie the yarn around this little spider. And then tie the other end tightly around this straw. Okay, this is the part a grown-up can help you with. Tie it tight so it won't fall off. There we go. All right. Now, take your decorated paper so that the picture is facing away from you. The part that's facing my body is plain. And take your straw, and on the plain side, put your straw through this hole, and then fold your paper a little bit so that the straw can go through this hole. Now, keep bending your paper until it makes the tube, and your straw is on the inside. You can use tape or a stapler to attach the edges. All right, our machine is almost done. All right, taping the tube so it stays. And now we have our spider machine. When you twist the straw one way, the spider goes up. When you twist the straw the other way, the spider goes down. All right, have fun making your spider machine. You have this book in your supplies that you can color the pictures and learn the words so that you can read it. And it is a little saying that we like to say in the spring. I'll show you the version I'm working on that I'm not quite done with. But it goes like this. April showers bring May flowers. Rain is the shower, and here is the flower. April showers bring May flowers. So it's been really sunny this week, but I think next week we might get some April showers that will help our flowers grow. I have a story to tell you, and all the words rhyme. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. Imagine that. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth, that's soup without any chunks in it, without any bread, big red X, that means no bread. Then kissed them all gently and put them to bed. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all gently and put them to bed. Our story today is called The Little Red Hen Makes a Pizza by Philemon Sturgis and illustrated by Amy Walrod. Now there's lots of stories about the little red hen, so this is a version in which she makes a pizza. I'll read you another version of it sometime soon. The little red hen makes a pizza. The little red hen had eaten the last slice of her tasty loaf of bread. She'd sipped a cup of chickweed tea and taken her nap. Now she was hungry again, so she scratched through her cupboard and spied a can of tomato sauce. Why don't I make a lovely little pizza? She said to herself. She rummaged through her pan drawer. There were bread pans, cake pans, muffin pans, frying pans, and all kinds of pans, but not one single pan that was large and round and flat. Cluck, she said, I need a pizza pan. She stuck her head out the window. Good morning, she called. Does anybody have a pizza pan? Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the cat. Very well then, I'll fetch one myself, said the little red hen. So she went to the hardware store. She bought a pizza pan, a large mixing bowl, a pizza slicer, and some other stuff. Look at all that she has in her wagon, even a big plant. When she got home, she opened the cupboard. She saw beans and rice, sugar and spices, jars of jam and jars of honey, and even pickled eggplant, but no flour. Cluck, she said, I need flour. She stuck her head out the window. Hello, she said, who'll run to the store and get me some flour? Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the dog. Very well then, I'll fetch some myself, said the little red hen. So she went to the supermarket. She bought some flour, some salt, some oil, and some other stuff. Look at everything she has in her cart. Donuts and tulips. Those don't go on pizza. Well, when she got home, she opened the fridge. Cluck, she said, there's cream cheese, blue cheese, string cheese, and Swiss cheese, but no mozzarella. So she stuck her head out the window. Excuse me, she said, who will go to the store and buy me some mozzarella? Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the cat. Very well then, I'll fetch some myself, said the little red hen. So the little red hen went to the delicatessen. She bought some mozzarella, pepperoni and olives, some mushrooms, onions and garlic, a can of 8 small anchovies, and some other stuff, but no pickled eggplant. Look. It's on sale, so there's a big stack of it on the counter. But she already has some at home, right? When she got home, the little red hen put on her apron and stuck her head out the window. Good afternoon, she said. Who will help me make some pizza dough? Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the cat. Very well then, I'll make it myself, said the little red hen. So she put the flour and some other stuff into her mixing bowl and stirred and mixed and mixed and kneaded and pounded until she had a big ball of pizza dough. After the dough rose, the little red hen rolled it flat and folded it and rolled it again and spun it around her head several times. When the dough was just right, she tossed it way up in the air one last time for good luck and put it in the pizza pan. Then she stuck her head out the window. Excuse me, she said. Who will help me make the topping? Can you guess what the animal said? Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the dog. Very well then, I'll make it myself, said the little red hen. So she chopped and grated and sliced. Next, she opened her can of tomato sauce and spread it all over the pizza dough. On top of that, she put some grated mozzarella, some sliced pepperoni, some chopped olives, some mushrooms, some onions and garlic, 8 small anchovies, and some other stuff, but no pickled eggplant. The little red hen looked at her pizza. It looked just right. She put it in the oven and sat down to sip a cup of chickweed tea. Pretty soon, a delicious smell drifted from the oven. It filled the room and floated out the window. Look, I think those animals can smell the delicious pizza too. My lovely little pizza must be ready, she thought. It was lovely, but it was not little. Wow, look at that pizza. So she stuck her head out the window. Good evening, she said. Would anybody like some pizza? Can you guess what the duck said? Can you guess what the dog said? Can you guess what the cat said? They all said yes, of course. But the cat scraped most of the topping off his share. When the pizza was gone, the little red hen made herself another cup of chickweed tea. Then she asked, "Who will help me do the dishes?" Now, can you guess what the duck, the dog, and the cat each said? They each said, "I will, I will, I will." And they did. Oh, that surprised me at the end. They were not very helpful at all during the whole day. So I thought they would say no, they wouldn't help. But they did. All right, the little red hen made some pizza, so that I thought it would be fun if we made some pizza together. But our pizza is going to be made out of paper. You have a paper plate and an envelope that says pizza on it. So the first thing you're going to do is put the sauce on your pizza. So this is the dough and the crust of your pizza. So use some red paint or red crayon or red pen and put some sauce on your pizza. I would spend more time putting more sauce on it, but let's get going. All right, inside your envelope are all of the toppings. So get those out. Ooh, there's lots of different kinds of things in here. And you can cut up the toppings. Here's some cheese. Use your scissors and cut the cheese into little pieces. Oh, my scissors are not very sharp. Okay, cut the cheese. And oh, here's some green crepe paper. Wonder what green could be that goes on pizza. You can snip some pieces of green. Here's some red. What could red be on your pizza? Some black. What could that be? Some brown. Here's some felt you could try cutting with your scissors. What could all of these different colors be for their toppings? Oh, I forgot to grab the glue. So pretend I have some glue, and when you have snipped some toppings, squeeze some glue onto your pizza and glue on the little pieces of topping that you've cut. See what kind of pizza you can make. Remember the game we've been playing with our candlestick? This one's made out of yarn, and you can make one out of cardboard and paper. So I gave you a piece of cardboard like this. whoops, and some pieces of tissue paper like this. And you can get a toilet paper tube from your house. And you need some tape. So the tissue paper is the fire, the flame on the candlestick. So you can fold it, rip it, bend it, however you like, and tape it onto the tube so that it looks like the flame. One thing that I did was just kind of fold it like that, get some tape, and if you tape it on the outside, like that, that's pretty easy. And keep going until your flames look the way you want them to look. And then put your tube in the middle of the cardboard square. And you could use tape. If you have a hot glue, you could use hot glue. Whatever you have. And then, you know what? This cardboard makes it so that your candlestick will stand up and it won't fall over easily. And then you can play a game where you put this on the floor and you can run and jump over the candlestick, and you can say your name and while you're playing this game. So we'll pretend Percival is here. Percy, be nimble. Percy, be quick. Percy, jump over the candlestick. See if you can jump over this without knocking it over. Remember the story about the little old woman who lived in a shoe, who had so many children she didn't know what to do? Well, here's an activity that you have. It looks like this. Take those pieces off. This is a shoe. And here's the shoelace. So you can weave the shoelace in and out, whoops, until you get up to the top. And then your grown-up could help you tie a little bow at the top if you would like. And here's all the children. Their clothes are white right now. You could make them fancy by coloring. Woo! Squiggly, squiggly, line, 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 line. All right, so they have some fancy clothes now, and you can cut on these black lines. Each one of these rectangles can be a child who lives in the shoe. I gave you lots and lots of children. I think you could make 15 children if you want, but make however many children you like. Maybe you just want to make a couple, maybe you want to make all of them. Put them on the shoe, but they look kind of silly. They need some heads and some faces. So use these stickers. These stickers will be their heads. And you can actually use them to attach the bodies to the shoe. Or if you want, you could use some glue under their bodies. But just keep putting on their heads and their faces. All right. Now, that looks a little bit funny. You could use a pen or a pencil and you can add a face. You could add some hair. You could add some arms and some legs. Go ahead. Whoops. And do that for all of your children. And you can remember the story. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread, kissed them all gently, and put them to bed. So have fun making your shoe full of children. You remember the little old lady who swallowed a fly and a spider and a bird and all of these animals? Well, here's a project where you can color the old lady, color her hair, give her a face, color her dress. And here's the big hole in her tummy where you can put something that she swallowed. You can draw a picture in here, or you can cut out a picture from a magazine or the newspaper. And it could be something silly like a rainbow or a helicopter. Or it could be something from the story like a cat. You choose. And there's some words down here that say, there was an old lady who swallowed a, and then there's a blank line. Your grown-up can help you write your word here, like rainbow or helicopter or cat. And I would love to see your projects when you're done with this. I want to know what your little old lady swallowed. Goodbye, Red class. I will see you next time.